What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in this video I'm gonna show you the product that started it all, how I got into wallet cases. I'm gonna reveal my first winning wallet case design, the one that started the adventure to getting a factory and producing them myself. This is the AliExpress. I drop ship this wallet case design. I'm going to show you all of that coming up right after this. Guys, if you don't know, we're giving away $4 million worth of print-on-demand wallet case designs. This is the next design in the series. This is actually the first design that kicked off everything, and I'm gonna reveal it here right now. So let's hop on my computer, let's get into it. What is the design? What is the niche? It is right there, the white skull. This, and then we even said it was leather, which is not leather. People complained about that. We had the giant free, and then shipping in smalls, kind of scammy. People would click on the ad, like huge engagement, because people thought it was free, and then they land on the page and they don't, but then they still buy it because we had it super cheap. And this was my strategy, just getting into it or whatever. Don't recommend. And then we had this giant banner, like, or whatever you call this thing on the corner, that would help get, what do you call it, higher click-through rate, because it kind of stood out on the Facebook news feed. This is the wallet case. This is the one. This is the exact one I sold. This was the exact match. So this one only had, like, I don't know, 10 models available or something. I'm gonna show you here on AliExpress what that product is. So you can see this product costs $5. There's, you know, only a couple of phone models. Like, this supplier here had the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, and then another supplier would have the iPhone 6, and then another supplier would have the Samsung. And that's how I did it. I went to all the different AliExpress listings to try to gather together like 15 phone models, and then I would make my page with all the 15, and then when someone ordered this one, I would order from this supplier at AliExpress and then drop ship from this one. And there was no Oblero, there was no, what do you call it, Shopify or Shoptimized or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. The Oblero competitor. None of that existed when I was doing this. This is almost 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, drop shipping these wallet cases. This is the first one right here that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna test a wallet case on Facebook ads. I just had a hunch. I was like, you know what, let me try these wallet cases. Let's see if they take off. Let's see if people like them. Then I figured, like, you know what, I could put any design on it. If it works with one, it should work with one. And that assumption was very correct. So this product right here is the exact design, is the exact product that I sold. I think this one did close to $100,000 worth of sales. My first wallet case product on Facebook ads, $100,000 in sales, which is absolutely insane. And that was the big kickoff on how I made a store for only wallet cases that did $4 million. Now I have an app, and we sold over 100,000 wallet cases with the app in the last 6 months. Way more orders than that. Other products with the watches and the hooded blankets and everything, but just wallet cases, 100,000 wallet cases in 6 months already. So wallet cases are definitely selling still, because that's right now. I'm not talking about in the past. This is in the past. This is 3.5 years ago when I did this. But right now I'm talking about the app and people using the app and who are selling wallet cases right now. Still selling crazy well. So let's show you some of the numbers. Let's show you some of the ad account. Let's get into the details. Who did I target? How did this work? What was I doing 3 years ago? Am I still doing the same stuff now? Well, I'm gonna show you that right about now. So let's look at some of these ad sets. 3 years ago, I was still doing photo posts, 1200 by 1200. Nothing's changed. I was still doing that. That's what this is. It's a photo post, 1200 by 1200. And it works. It just still works. That's still what I do today. Mobile, newsfeed, photo post, 1200 by 1200 image. It's crazy good. Look at these CPMs, man. $3, $2. I wish we could get those CPMs nowadays. I think with an amazing design, you can still get CPMs close to this. Very small percentage. I mean, it's really hard unless you have something super unique. Let's look at some of these top ad sets. So the top ad sets, 700 sales, 700 sales, 600 sales, 500 sales, 400 sales, 400 sales, 400, 300, 200, 200, 100, 100, 100. So many ad sets making sales. So many ad sets making sales. And you can say, why did I, 4 sales? and it's $6. What, like this, back in the day, I didn't have rules. I didn't have my formulated rules. I was just getting started. I didn't know what I was doing. So I was turning off ad sets that had $6 cost per purchases. Why would I do that? I don't know. Some reason I was thinking like, you know what? This ad set's not good enough. We better turn this off. I'm not very smart, but it still did. It says 89,000. It still did over 100,000. Facebook always underreports, right? But how much did we spend? Check this out. How much we spend? $30,000. We spent $30,000 to make $100,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's 3.5 times ROAS. I'm happy with that. Look at all these link clicks. They're like 50 cents averages, 30. That's so good. So good. Let me show you guys. Like, come on. Let's show you some of this. Women, men, USA, 2065. Picture ad, mobile newsfeed, skull interest, phone wallet case. Okay, custom conversion pixel. Let's open that up and let's check it out. This was back in the day. So 3 years ago, you could create as many pixels as you want. They didn't have something called the master pixels. They didn't have what they have now. You create a new pixel for every product, for every ad, whatever you want. That's what you did. That's what I did. And I made these based on a specific skull content ID. So I made these based on a specific product. And if they added that product to the cart, we were optimizing for added carts of only that product, not any other product. So if they were add that product to the cart, we would optimize for that product. And that worked really well. So this was not a purchase conversion, it was the added cart optimization. And so it's like update to your saved audience. I had something called skull interest. Oh, can we open that? We have already removed some of the options, blah, blah, blah. So I think they won't even let me, oh, can I do this? Oh, there, it's right there, okay. So who is in here? The best ad set, right? Badass jewelry, 120,000. Obsessed with skulls, 200,000. Oddity stores, 106,000, but they removed that interest. Sugar skull, 2.6 million. Sugar skulls, 82,000, okay? That was my best ad set, total of 870,000 people right there, 2065 USA. This just worked like magic. What did we do down here? Second best ad set, skull flex with tattoo. Let's check that out because you guys won't believe this. All I did was mix skull with tattoos, 300 million people with 27 million people, and the crossover was 2.9. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a magic combination for this skull niche. If you have not tested this magic combination, intersecting or narrowing or whatever you want to call it, I called it flex at the time. If you narrow these two interests, even to this day, this is a really, really good combination. For some reason, Facebook finds the really good buyers in this group of 2 or 3 million. So that's a tip, you guys, go try that. If you're in the skull niche or you want to be in the skull niche and you're trying to figure out who to target, tattoos mixed with broad skull, and you end up with a really good audience. What do we have? Lookalike 0 to 1. Who does that? An ATC? No, is it an ATC? I don't even know. Let's look at it. What kind of lookalike is this? Because I'm not sure. Is it? It is an add to cart lookalike 0 to 1%, 2 million people. Or that's my third best ad set. So far, we have the best one is the sugar skulls. Then we have the second best is the narrow, and then the third best is ATC lookalike. And then here's a purchase lookalike as the fourth best. So lookalikes worked back then. And then rockabilly is like a modern 50s vibe. I guess that's what you call rockabilly. It's like style. I'm not sure exactly. 2.5 million people, and we retargeted interest rockabilly. And that worked as a really 6.5 million people, and it worked pretty well. So how many did that sell? 400 purchases off of rockabilly, and then group goth. Now we're targeting goth interest. So you can see I have 160 ad sets. I was targeting a lot of stuff. Let's check that out. Well, here's all the goth interest. You can see it's a bunch of, so Corset Deal, Angel Clothing, Spirit Direct, Vampire Freaks, The Goth Weekend, Corsets, Warstar Clothing, Dracula Clothing, Iron Fist Clothing, some wig company, Organic Armor, Good Goth, Kids Clothing. So all these goth clothing brands or whatever, that did pretty well. And then we had another tattoo, but here I think this is more tattoo interest. Let's check this out. So here's more tattoo interest. Where is it? So we got Ink Magazine, Amy James, Tattoo Extreme. So we got all the tattoo stuff. A skull design. So I'm finding all the skull people. I'm finding everybody that likes things with skulls, right? And it just worked So here's the keychain. So in one of my previous videos, I told you what I did before print on demand. Right before this was my first print on demand product. And it wasn't even print on demand. I found this on AliExpress, but this was what kicked off the print on demand stuff, right? Right before this, I had another success. I did like another, I think it was like close to $50,000 or something. So I went back to back. My first two products, 50,000 on, not really the first two. There was a couple testing of other drop shipping items that didn't do well, whatever, but pretty close. I did really well on this little tattoo keychain. So I was already in the tattoo niche, right? And then I had the wallet case, the one I just showed you, the skull one. That also took off, and it's skull, and it was also into that same tattoo niche, right? So I had two products back to back that did really well, 50,000 and 100,000 in sales. And this product right here sold for over a year. And then the little keychain sold for over 4 months, about 4 months. So we were selling the keychain, I don't know, 40 keychains a day or whatever. I was like, all right, the keychains slowly started dying out. I was like, oh no, 10 keychains a day, what am I gonna do? It's not selling anymore, can't find any more buyers. And then that's where I found this. And this took off like a rocket ship, and this lasted like a year. We kept this going, and then we just repeated the process, new design on wallet cases. And then next thing I know, 3 years later, I have a super $4 million worth of wallet case store that did like $4 million. And then now I have an app 8 months later, and the app was in development almost a whole year before it launched. So the app's almost 2 years old now, if you consider it from the time we started it. And all this, what I'm showing you right now, is almost 4 years ago. It's crazy how time goes so fast, guys. So fast. So what I did here on this keychain, that's what I want to show you on the keychain. So I had the successful tattoo keychain. I made lookalikes off that, and I used the lookalikes from that product to sell on this product, and that also worked. 300 sales off that. And look at that, there's no reason why I don't know why I stopped it. Look at all these ad sets, 4, 5. Who would turn off an ad set that has $3 cost per purchases? Who's an idiot? I'm an idiot, guys. I didn't know what I was doing back then. I had no clue what I was doing, but I turned that shit off. There should no way in the world should this have been turned off. All of these, if you look at all my recent, if you go back and watch some of the other videos, you'll say all of the cost per purchases of the recent ones are like $15, $20, because the average I need to have under $20, or let's say under $15 or whatever. So up until a certain point, it's selling, and then it hits $15, I cut it off. The average should be $12 or something, right? Should be a little less than the max, because the average is over the lifetime. I'm showing you lifetime here. So that means the average of this is the average, right? So it means maybe this $3.50 one was only $5 when I turn it off. Why would I turn it off? And then this $6 one maybe like $8, $9. Why would I turn it off? I can't believe I did that. I probably could turn all this on right now and have it working again because of my pixel and my stuff. And then you guys could take the same design, you couldn't sell it at all. That's because you don't have all the data and all the pixel in history that I have. We took all those keychain lookalikes, and then here we got more. Who else did we target? So we got goth subculture. What is goth subculture? That is an interest. Sorry, I can't talk. Goth subculture, 1.6 million. Okay, and I could go down further and further and further. Now I started targeting some other countries, some Canadas, some Australias, some UKs, some video ads, some Germany, France, breaking it all down. Trying all the different stuff. I was trying Ghost, Halloween, trying everything. I kind of gothic rock music, trying cosplay, trying everything. Hot Topic, vintage clothing, Alice Cooper, zombies. I was trying, like one sale, whatever. Body modification, everything I could think of, I was trying because it was so hot. I was expanding. Who can I target? What niches like the skulls, and I was testing everything. But guys, this is my most successful. This is what kicked off everything. This is why I have an app. This is why I have a YouTube channel. This is why I have a Facebook group. This is the start of everything. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of history about how I got started. What did I sell? How did I sell it? If you guys want to sell some skulls are always a good niche to target. Just be unique. A lot of people try to target skulls now. So just be unique and you will have success. If you try to be a Me Too seller, you're taking over you're gonna dominate this niche. You have the best product, you own that market. You think like that and you operate like that, you will actually crush the market, crush your competition, you'll take over. That's my thoughts, that's my feelings. Guys, hit the like button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next video.